Hi, part 3 Sadhguru with youth. Let's watch.
Flexibility. Those days, it's like if you don't go to college, you're finished.
Yeah.
Because now probably if you don't go to college, you may lose your lifestyle, but you won't lose your life. That was a generation, if you don't go to college, you lost your life, you are on the street, that's about it. So they were terrified of this. My father being a physician, he was just freaked about it. He is a very studious man, all his life, first, second, third in everything that he has done. So he couldn't believe this, that I want to educate myself. So I did one thing, and because of this suddenly everybody thought I'm become some kind of an enemy and they were not even talking to me properly. I did one thing. I was just to tell you, I was such a big eater. I would eat 10 times, more, at least 10 times of what I eat today. But I never was putting on weight or anything because my level of physical activity was such. I could just run up a coconut tree, I was made like that. So I was every day cycling about 50, 60 kilometers, swimming in the Kaveri and going back like this, so eating this. I decided to go to the Mysore University library. Every day when they open at 9, I went, 8 in the evening they close. That entire time I sat there, read all kinds of stuff. From Homer to popular mechanics, to National Geographic, to literature, to geography, this, that, whatever. Whatever came my way, every day for 1 year I read like this, just all kinds of things. But the most important thing for me was, though I was such a huge eater at that time, this 1 year I went to a meal. Morning I ate as much as I could, breakfast at home, and I went there and sat there the entire day without a meal, which was a huge achievement for me, because without food I could stay. This kind of expanded my way of looking at life. But family drama started, my mother started crying. When the next academic year comes, go to college, go to college, go to college. Then I said, if I must go to college, I'll go for literature. My father said, what will you do reading poetry? You must become a doctor. He has a seat ready for me in the medical college, everything. I said, no. Then they said, okay, at least do engineering. And I said, see,
please do engineering.
If I say I don't want to be a doctor, if you told me become a veterinary doctor, Ayurvedic doctor, at least a witch doctor, I would look at it. If I say no doctor, you say engineer, I'm not going to listen to this. Your problem is society, your problem is not me. So I just went for literature, and these 3 years, I went there in the beginning and they all had ready-made notes, the teachers, they would read. And everybody writing down. Those days fountain pens, kara 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 kara, it makes noise, it just irritated me. I said, I don't want to listen to this kara kara noise. I gave them a suggestion. If you give that notes wherever you got it, we will photocopy it and give it back to you. We don't come, you don't have to come. Then if I'm there, I'll ask 100 questions. So they didn't like it, then I made a deal with all the teachers that they'll give me attendance. That was my only concern. So once a month I went to college just to check if they're keeping their part of the deal.
My life is so similar, yeah.
So I explored the geography of Mysore district in such a way, every village track, every hill that is there, every little bird nest, whatever is there, everything I paid attention, just wandering aimlessly. But today, like when I went for the Rally for Rivers board where all the top experts are there, some questions came up when I just telling them casually, they said, Sadhguru, how do you know all this? I said, what was aimless wandering? Where I paid absolute attention to everything, from a worm to an insect to anything and everything I paid attention. Now it's become formidable knowledge. I never intended to learn anything, I just paid attention because it was life.
Pay attention.
And this is all it takes. We have come here to live. There is no other damn purpose. Those of them who want to go to heaven can go today. Why are they postponing? If it's such a great place, I don't see why you should postpone it, isn't it so? This is very important for the youth. If anybody says there is a better place than this earth, it is a crime. It's because of that we have destroyed so many things here.
I wanted to ask you one thing. As young entertainers and as you all know that we've got YouTube channels and there are millions of people following us, do you think there's some sort of responsibility towards us on like how to go about it, or we should just do what we like to do?
What is it that you would like to do? Let's look at that first. See, essentially everybody is doing whatever they're doing mainly because they think in some way it enhances their life, it brings pleasure to them, it makes you wonderful. Have you been… certain moments of your life, I'm sure you've been absolutely wonderful to yourself and to everybody around you, isn't it so? All you have to do is just be loyal to that one thing, that you're always wonderful. That's all. Rest of it will naturally happen according to your intelligence and capability. What has to happen will happen. You just be absolute loyalty to your own wonderfulness. This is like, it once happened. There was a man called Shankaran Pillai who was running a pet shop. And someone came and they wanted to buy a dog. There was a reasonably grown-up dog, a golden retriever. He said, I would like to take the dog, how much is it? He said, 25,000 rupees. I said, come on, for a full-grown dog, 25,000, why? He said, he's too wonderful. I said, yes, it's a wonderful dog, but 25,000, that's the price. So he paid the money, he petted the dog was very friendly. Then he was just about to leave, he asked, but is this dog loyal? Shankaran Pillai said, absolutely loyal, I sold him 12 times, within hours he's back. So no matter what is happening, just stay loyal to one thing, that your wonderfulness is not compromised for any damn thing. It's important.
Right.
So morally, you should be loyal and you should be unique. Seamless branding, like.
It's quite a shameless plug there. We're going to let that go. But Sadhguru, I really want to know, what do you do to unwind?
I don't wind up.
Great. Listen, 1 second.
Rather than you stop
Swamiji,
this.
do you remember I said this is going to be his answer? I was backstage and I'm like, I really want to know what he does to chill and what he does to unwind. And I'm pretty sure he's going to say, I don't wind. But no, for real though, other than we know that there's a fun side to you, your sense of humor is great, you have all these cool cars and bikes and all of that. So it's just there.
Somebody, because when they want their car or motorcycle to be really driven, they bring it to me. So I give it the works.
But is it
We are
true?
meeting backstage, right?
Which it is though.
We are meeting backstage, right?
But is it true that if anything goes wrong with your bike or car, you'll not let anyone touch it and you will make sure it's okay by yourself?
That was a long time ago. Now I don't have that kind of time.
Awesome. I think we're going to open this up to the audience because I'm pretty sure a lot of us have a lot of questions. So, we'll go one by one. Do we have a mic in the audience though? Perfect.
Okay, hello Sadhguru. I wanted to know what is the one major difference you see between the youth of your time, like when you were young, you're still young but literal senses, and the youth of this generation, like what's one major difference, and what's that one quality you would want of that youth to be imbibed in this generation?
If you ask me what's the major difference, what I saw going around meeting a lot of youth of today is, during our time, we were always thinking about what we can do for this nation, what we can do for this world, how to cause a revolution about something. Always the debates and discussions were around that. But today, most youth are only talking about their own personal aspirations, which was quite… I don't know, it's amusing and also a little alarming sometimes. But at the same time, it is largely because of the economic comfort you have today, which was not there at that time. That's the main reason. So if… because in this country, we're still not one nation, all right? There are people who are living in the highest level of comforts and well-beings, there are people somewhere in in between, at least you can easily make this country into 5 layers of existence, literally. Just now, I was in Trichy this morning and I was talking to the farmers. If you look at their condition, it's a large congregation of farmers in Tamil Nadu. If you look at them and if I look at you, this is a different world altogether. It's not the same world. So because it's like this, still there are parts of India which needs